Pam Bondi should be worrying the most out of everyone in the Trump administration.
President Trump, he posted a message on social media directed at the U.S. Attorney General, Pam Bondi. You see it there. This was last month. It started with Pam, and then he urged her to prosecute Letitia James, the woman we're talking about, former FBI Director James Comey, who has been charged, and California Democratic Senator Adam Schiff. An administration official now tells NBC News the president meant to send that message as a text message, but accidentally put it out there in public online. Could that revelation affect this case against Letitia James?
Because as he sends out these public messages that's meant to be private to show that he is just simply trying to convict people he does not like, Pam Bondi needs to worry, and she also needs a history lesson, specifically in the Watergate scandal. Now, if you don't know what the Watergate scandal is, let me give you a lesson or refresh your memory.
What was Watergate?
Watergate was a botched up attempt to break in and to bug the Democratic National Committee. When I say it was botched up, I am referring to several things. One, I could never understand why anybody would want to bug the National Committee.
Of course he would downplay it because he was the one involved and he's a politician. But the Watergate scandal is when there was a break-in in the Democratic National Committee headquarters in 1972. People broke into this office hoping to obtain information that would help Nixon's re-election campaign. And when people start paying the price, a cover-up ensues. I'm talking obstruction of justice, hush money, and the misuse of government agencies. And just like anything else, what happens in the dark comes to the light, and a tape came out showing that Nixon actually knew about the break-in.
Watergate was illegal, and that it was wrong, and that it was very, very stupid thing to do.
Not only did he know about the break-in, he knew about the cover-up that was taking place. But before Richard Nixon can actually be impeached, he resigned in 1974. He never faced charges for this cover-up. But you know who did? It's Attorney General John Mitchell. Along with 4 other people. And well, Nixon, he got pardoned by Ford. And by this point, you're probably thinking, well, what does this have to do with Pam Bondi?
Could that revelation affect this case against Letitia James?
Well, I think it actually is more damaging for the administration. And when it comes to the arguments that she could potentially raise for vindictive and selective prosecution, we found out about it because it was accidentally posted online, but it was happening behind the scenes. That might open the door to get more information about what other communications were going on about this case.
You need to know your history to understand.
They're going to get measured based on an outcome. So I hope they've done their homework and they've got a valid basis for the indictment.
That if she continues on this path and we can publicly see that she's doing things based off the direction of Donald Trump, a scandal will eventually happen, and we will find out that they are creating evidence and they're just pressuring people to try to convict them based off of the direction of Donald Trump. And when that happens, well, we also know Donald Trump will find a way out of it, even if that means throwing Pam Bondi under the bus.